everybody that we are being recorded meeting, so anything you say is going to be recorded for other people here. So if you're ready, then are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll call the work meeting to order. And we'll start out with the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Dan Osborne. Present. Andrew Strati.
Present.
Barry McManaway.
Present.
John Chris was present. And also present here with us, Steve Gorski. Yes.
Approve of minutes. Everybody's had a chance to look at the minutes. Entertain a motion to approve. I'll make the November 21.
I make the motion that we approve the November minutes.
I'll second that.
Then first and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed, the same sign? Aye. Chair votes aye.
Mr. President, I just want to note that we have at least 4 people online.
Okay. Since we've got, I think, our attorneys have a meeting right after this, so to help them out, we're gonna, instead of go to that discussion on that clarification, clarifying the resolution, we'll move it first, we'll take care of it first, and then we'll go to other petitions. And I apologize for others.
We also need to put the minutes from the work session on. Do we need to prove those too?
That would have been for the, oh, yeah.
Were they sent out to everybody?
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't have those printed out, but if they're out, yeah, that would be good.
I have a copy.
I didn't print those out.
Hmm?
Yeah, if you have a copy, that'd be great. I did not print those out.
Where are the minutes from November?
Right here.
Okay, you guys.
I just signed it.
And you'll need a motion to approve these also.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes from December 16th work session.
Got a motion? Second.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, second. So all in favor? Approve those minutes. Sign saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Chair vote aye on the first.
I got that.
Carries.
Pass it that way and get their signatures.
Okay. So we'll move on to the discussion clarifying resolution on special use exception. The 1817 Tamarack Road.
This is the.
And
Historic.
Yeah, sure. I want to thank the board for being here tonight. Appreciate you kind of jockeying things around a little bit as we have a couple of other obligations this evening. The request before the board tonight is something that we talked about quite a bit. Open any questions. The resolution I sent to Steve today is the same one we had here at the work session. And I think we're all well versed on how we got here and where we stand, and we appreciate a vote to approve that resolution tonight and move forward.
you have anything?
I would echo what he said. I think we've, worked through it, and I would recommend the board's approval of the resolution as well.
Ask anybody online if you please mute.
Any members have any comments as far as this resolution? Any questions that might not have been clarified in last meeting?
I think that all my questions been answered. Yeah.
As well.
No questions.
I have no questions.
All right, I'll even ask our building commissioner.
I have no questions. I think during the work session, everything was pretty well made clear.
All right, I'll ask the public if anybody has any questions, concerns. I've got 4 online as well. If not, anybody online? All right. I do want to say that I'm still holding strongly to the non-selling of the units just because of the public, but they're not here as well, so.
I do have one comment. I received an email from Andrew Melstrom today who said he had no objections to it.
No objection. That, nobody else has anything? We already had finding facts from the original approval.
So there's really no finding of facts. It would just be a motion.
Right. So entertain a motion this time to approve the resolution of special use that was presented.
I'll make a motion, we approve the resolutions that we talked about and have been, approved by our attorney, and that we move forward with this.
Second the motion.
We got first and second. So all in favor? Signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Same sign. Chair votes aye.
You voted aye?
Unopposed.
You're opposed, okay.
Motion carries.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate
Yep, have a good evening. Thank you.
All right, petition number, case number 2024 B27. Petition was filed by Junior Alter for 322 South Slate Street, Culver, Indiana, partial number, whatever, to approve variance development standard to allow for a 50.1% impervious coverage. Standard calls a minimum 50%. This is for a covered porch from the patio area.
Hi, my name is Neil Schaefer. I'm the homeowner. I have some drawings I wanted to give you. Can I give these to you? Sure. Just for reference.
I'm sorry, your name is
Neil Schaefer.
Neil?
Yes.
Could you spell that, please?
SHAFFE.
First name?
Oh, yeah.
EILSHA.
Yeah, that's, okay, you already have one of the drawings there. So,
Do you have an extra?
oh, sorry.
I'll put that for the record.
We purchased this home 5 years ago. It has a dilapidated garage on it. It's part of it's estimated to be over 100 years old, falling apart. So we're looking to tear it down, put up a new structure on the same footprint, not expanding the footprint at all. SDI Buildings is trying to put it up for us. There's also no outdoor space. There's nowhere to put a chair or have a fire or picnic table or anything on that property. So we want to extend the porch off of the end of the garage towards the house. And that's why I'm here, because that puts us at 50.1% over the the allowable square footage to be covered by structure or concrete. You can see from the photo that it extends towards our house, not towards a neighbor or the street or.
And so, it was a demo of an existing garage, rebuild garage on the same footprint and then adding the porch to this. So I asked for the impervious coverage and they did the calculation. Actually, I rounded up to 50.1. So they're just barely over 32 square feet, I believe, is the difference on that.
What would be that front yard setback with this?
It meets all the setbacks.
It did meet the setback.
Yeah,
So-
it meets the
I knew it was
setbacks.
on the same
So-
footprint, but I didn't know. if it was-
This porch is, the garage is the same footprint. The porch is an addition on the garage. And the garage meets the setback requirements. It's just the
We're talking-
impervious coverage.
So we're talking about impervious of like 0.4.
Point, probably less than 0.1.
Yeah,
That's 0.05.
I don't have a problem with that at all. I mean,
I
yeah,
can't,
you're splitting hairs here and, you know.
I just didn't have,
If it was 5 or 10, maybe, but you know, with being that close and.
Yeah.
Barry, what do you think?
I think, I didn't see it. No, I think you can't see it, is what I think.
Right.
I think it falls close enough that I don't think there'd be an argument on that. I mean, it could be ground in there that would probably suck more water than. the river
Right,
place,
exactly.
whatever, you know, make the difference.
It's gonna be a big
Add a
improvement.
downspout.
Yeah, the improvement on the property is gonna be tremendous.
Yeah, in that area.
Much nicer.
And that's what we're looking for in this community, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking for a lot of upgrades. It's,
Yeah,
we got a lot of issues with old properties and, you know,
this garage,
setbacks and everything.
you
So
could knock this garage down with your hands, so all the wood is rotting on the inside. The cinder blocks are falling apart, door doesn't open properly.
I'll tell you, I appreciate you bringing it in anyways. I mean, this is pretty minor, but.
Yeah, I brought all
It
the
is falling under-
blueprints too, if anybody's interested.
I mean, I know you probably could have done that, nobody caught you, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah, they've done a lot in the last 5 years to improve the property, so. That's no brainer.
Good. I agree.
Anybody in the public have anything? Not, anybody online?
I don't see anything.
All right. So we're able to find the facts. Everyone,
A word. But the same,
and that was, which
the
one?
same one.
You said don't make them up.
Yeah. it is.
Well, Blake, right?
Yeah, the doors both
Okay,
face.
okay. I just want to make sure I had the right form. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. So we're looking at the variance approval for 50.1% impervious coverage, which are only a 0.1% variance approval. So we got 3 things we got to read off here, and if you agree or disagree, but if you disagree, you'll have to vote. So. Yeah, for general welfare, the approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. Adjacent property, the use and value of the area adjacent to property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. In this 3. And in practical difficulty, the strict application of the terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in use of the property. The situation shall not be self-imposed nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction on economic gain. With that, if not, 2 members have a disagree, we can go ahead and have a vote. I entertain a motion to approve this variance. 322 South Lake Street.
I'll put forth a motion that we approve, for, case 2024 B27 to allow for 15.1% impervious coverage.
I got a first
I'll second that.
and a second. So we approve, sign of aye,
All right.
chair votes aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign? Motion carries.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Petition number, case number 2024-B28. Petition has been filed by Blake Elliott with 808 South Obispo Street, over Indiana, to approve the variance of development standards to allow for a 10-foot north rear setback. Standard cost 25-foot rear yard. This is to new construction home at the front on Acton Street. Anybody here to represent that?
He should be on.
There's several people online. I can comment on this first. So you have a drawing in front of you. And a site map on here also. They were unable to be here tonight. They had conflict that came up with a meeting, the property owner, Mr. Elliott. So currently the address is on Obispo Street. They want to build a new house on this property and they want the frontage facing Akron Street.
Okay.
So again, the address is Obispo Street, but they want to have the house facing on Akron Street. So when they do that, when you look at this drawing here, that would mean, it's, you can see the shape of the property anyhow, but they would want a 10-foot rear yard setback versus what we now have as a 25-foot rear yard setback in R1. Our ordinance says that the board can grant a 10-foot, but you can't grant any less than 10-foot rear yard setback.
So the house is gonna face Akron Street.
Correct. It'll face south.
But it's still a corner lot.
It is a corner lot.
We actually have two front.
So it meets the 25 feet
Okay.
on Obispo Street.
But not on Akron.
But not on
But on Akron Street, it's frontage. And our ordinance allows me to grant the 10 feet, up to 10 feet to meet the other house's line. So I can grant that. So that one I can do. So really the only setback that they have to have granted by this board is the rear yard setback of 10 feet.
So this is a vacant property?
It is vacant.
Has it ever been,
Has there
never been
been
built
a
on?
foundation or something built on it or no?
I don't know
It
that.
doesn't look like it. I drove by it.
I've been by there several.
I'm still trying to
It's a vacant.
visualize where we're at here.
So
I know
205,
Obispo.
so 205 Akron is across the street, which is Robert Cooper's property. The big house that,
It's right next to.
it's right across,
It's right across the street.
across Akron to the north from Cooper's property.
But what I'm understanding, the address is 808 Obispo.
It is. So when they build the house, they would have to have the address changed to Akron.
And that was the reason I was asking if there was a house
So-
on there or whatever.
This-
Could tear a house down and change the address to the other street. I don't know how that would be. but-
Yes, that's just Karen would do that.
Steve, Akron Street is to the south.
To be-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's that corner.
yeah.
Yeah,
it would be
that's right.
north-
It's the corner lot.
Right, the
Yeah.
northeast corner of Akron and Obispo.
Okay. And that's right next to the Cooper,
North,
right south of the Cooper.
Northwest.
It's directly north of the Cooper's house.
it's northwest.
There's a yellow house.
Well,
on the
northeast
next,
of that,
like, directly
Obispo,
north.
Yeah.
I don't even know what road that is.
East-west, this is north-south.
I should be able to get a map up for you to help.
Yeah, could you do that, Steve?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of confused on exactly where it's at. I thought it'd be south of Cooper's.
Huh? It would be. No,
If it's on Akron, it's gotta be in the corner, right? It's on the corner.
right, but yeah, right on.
Yeah, if you can bear with me just a moment, I'll turn TV on and we'll.
We're gonna get it.
Akron Street right there looks more like an alley.
It does.
Okay, so that's what's confusing me.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Okay, now I know where you're talking about. I know, yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't even look like it's a house.
It's north of the Cooper.
It doesn't look.
Correct.
It's Cooper property.
Correct.
But there's also a vacant lot that's actually.
It's a vacant lot.
That's
right.
That's what's confusing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I see where you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. now.
Doesn't even look like the property's divided.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's why.
If the TV comes up, I can show you better.
It's all right. I understand now.
Okay.
I would just want to know exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
So Steve, I want to ask you, you're allowed to advance 10 foot front yard setback?
I am,
Okay.
to line up with the other houses on the street,
Okay.
but no more than 10 feet.
The only
or
one
no
we're
less.
dealing with is
The rear yard,
The rear yard from 25,
from 25 to 10.
yes.
which Barry, were we looking at down the road changing that ordinance? Not
on the
that that has
rear
any bearing on this,
Um,
but
We are, I mean, it doesn't have any bearing on this, but I mean, we are looking at that.
So the lot is less than 7,500 square feet, which is 7,500 square feet is a conforming, a conforming lot.
Yeah.
So this is less than that.
so is the house plan compliant to everything that, there's no,
So the drawing that I have and how they'd like the house laid out on the lot, it meets everything setback except the rear yard.
except the rear?
And as far as the turning, whether you did that, or so that's been approached.
Okay.
Before.
Okay.
Well, and it also looks like, since we have a corner lot, we have two fronts, we have two sides.
Right.
You have to decide what's the rear. And it, from this, the east side and the north side of the property are both 10 feet, so,
So the rear is always going to be opposite the front door.
okay.
That means the rear is the north side, not the east side.
Correct.
Okay.
And so they have
That's why they're turning it like that, to do that.
Right.
Gotcha.
south and west is
I
considered.
mean, it would probably be wider at the side door than it would be at the front.
Right.
This is how the house is going to fit with
Yeah.
only asking for one variance.
Okay.
It won't be-
Otherwise, it wouldn't be,
It won't be.
there's
like
no way they
somebody's
could put
on
it in,
L1.
going the other way.
Right.
It won't be like somebody's on L1.
Yeah, right, yeah. Exactly.
Not that I approve of those.
Right, I know, I hear.
All right, anybody else have any? Like town manager, anybody have comment?
Any comments? Anybody online have any comments?
So is that the peanut gallery? I'm sorry.
And you want
Nobody
paid,
online?
and you want paid.
I'm not hearing any comments.
All right, so we'll go to finding facts. And again, any of these three that you disagree with, you'll have to vote no. Start out with the general welfare. The approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. Agree or disagree? Number two, adjacent property. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property, including variance, will not be affected in substantially adverse manner. And facts of difficulty, the strict application of terms of zoning ordinance will result in practical use to the property. Situations shall not be self-imposed, nor be based on perceived reduction of or restriction on economic gain. So two people have a disagree. Then you have to vote no. And after said that, I will entertain a motion.
I motion that we approve request petition number 2024-B28.
I second it.
For the variance of for a 10-foot rear yard setback.
For new construction for the
Front
home.
yard, huh?
For new construction for the home.
Second.
I have a motion in a second. So, all in favor? Sign saying aye.
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 And any opposed, same sign? Motion carried. Thank you very much for coming in. All right.
Thank you.
Steve, this is Leighton Elliott. I was listening in on it. So is this approved?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I appreciate the board's attention to the matter and I appreciate the time given and all you all looking at this. Appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
No problem at all.
All right. Thank you.
All right, any other old business other than what we just went through?
Other than you and I, when the meeting's over, need to sign the resolution. We approved it earlier.
You have,
Yeah, I got it right here.
any other old business? All right, new business. Is there any challenging things coming up for you?
So your new business is for 2025.
Calendar?
You will need, if you want to continue with the third Thursday of each month at 6:30, you just need a motion to continue having meetings on the third Thursday of each month at 6:30 for 2025.
So town council hasn't changed their calendar, so I mean, we're not gonna intervene on them.
Well, if you do yours first, it won't matter.
Okay.
I'll take it, just take our slot and what we have. You all right with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Make a motion to approve the calendar.
Can't make a motion.
Motion to approve the calendar is discussed,
Yeah, for the third Thursday of each month at 6:30
third Thursday at 6.
for the year 2025.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
All right,
Aye.
Aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Carry. 25 calendar. 6:30 every Thursday.
Good, because I already made it.
so you're a mind reader.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
And I had made the mention at the planning commission, we're trying to get December off, but
That didn't work.
that didn't work. So next meeting is at 6:30 PM on Thursday, January 16th, according to our new count.
Okay.
After that being said, the only thing left is eat all the cookies and they'll adjourn.
All right, we can eat it before, we can adjourn and then eat them after.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I motion to adjourn.
A second?
All
In favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Done.
Done. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Appreciate it. At least one of you. We appreciate you.
Hey, Mr. Boss Man over there?